Welcome back. My next guest is a world-renowned psychic medium who is currently touring the country and performing at Helium Comedy Club tonight, right here in Buffalo. Welcome, Travis Holp. Thanks so much for joining me.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm super excited to talk to you, but I have to know, you are a psychic, you have these psychic abilities. How did this come to be? How did you realize and discover that you had this gift?
You know what's so funny? I get asked this a lot, and it's kind of like being gay. It was like not one moment. It was like a series of moments. I look back, I'm like, oh my God, that's why that happened.
All the signs were there.
They were all there.
It took you a moment to realize that. Okay, so you kind of grew up all of your life always feeling things and spirits and having some intuition, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've always been very sensitive to energy.
Yeah.
And for me, it manifested as things like anxiety, depression. I really struggled with alcohol for a long time. I'm 5 years sober.
Congrats.
And thank you so much. And so, you know, when I learned more about what this is, it made more sense as to why that energy was manifesting in those ways for me.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, listen, you have a book that you were commissioned to write. So tell us about that and what we can expect when we read it.
Yeah, the book is called Are You There, Spirit? It's me, Travis. And originally it was supposed to be written as more of like a client testimonial kind of how-to book, but ended up turning into more memoir with client stories intertwined in. I like to think of it as like if Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City wrote about connecting to spirits. Like,
I got it.
Yeah. Was he ghosting me or was I the ghost? You know, that kind of.
Or was the ghost coming in and taking
Yes.
it? Like, okay. Alrighty, so you're currently on tour. That's why you're here in Buffalo. What can our viewers expect if they're coming out to your show at Helium tonight?
Yeah, the Dead Serious Tour. It's an evening of live evidential mediumship connections. So I connect in an evidential way, which is just a fancy way of saying I see, I hear, I feel those things, like the names, the dates, how they pass, the relationship to the person. I'm doing it all blind. I have no access to ticket information. I have no idea who's coming. So it's a really fun experience.
So it's really interactive. You're pulling people up or, just based off of what you're feeling.
Yes, it's a very interactive show.
Okay. And I know that I'm seeing it and experiencing it right now. Obviously, when we're tapping into spirits, it can seem like a little bit heavy, but you are a very light and bright person, and it seems like you incorporate humor into your readings as well.
Yeah, our departed loved ones, they want us to laugh. They're not suffering. They're having a great time wherever it is they are. And so when we're in these kind of live events, we do have those moments that are a little bit heavier, but we also have the moments of joy and laughter. And, I really believe it's because our loved ones they want us just to have a good time.
That's right. That's right. What do you say to people that are a little bit skeptical about what you do?
Yeah, I don't. I let them just be skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm not here to prove anything. My job as a medium simply is to deliver. And if that information resonates for the person, amazing. And if somebody is skeptical, that's okay. We kind of all have to have our own journey with it. And what I say I do, it's a big thing to claim.
Yeah, it is. It is. And for you, especially because it took you a journey into your life and adulthood to, one, understand that you had this ability, but now to be able to turn it into a career or something.
Yeah, which I feel very fortunate and blessed to be able to do. And, even when I first started giving readings, I would hear things. I'd be like, am I making that up?
Yeah.
But then there's just so many experiences where it's like, there's no way I could have known that was going on or that happened.
Okay, I waited long enough. I was trying to give you time, but I would love a reading.
Yeah. So we were connecting in earlier, and I was just kind of started reading before we even started the segment. But I was immediately pulled over to Mom's side, and I know that we talked about there's an uncle that's departed on Mom's side. We also talked about we also have the grandmother that's here that has the Alzheimer's or dementia. And something that I want to share is sometimes those who have the Alzheimer's or dementia are experiencing that, they will read as 1 foot in the spirit, 1 foot here.
Okay.
So the other thing with this uncle that's departed, we understand this is a sudden or unexpected departure, yes? And the reason why I know this is because he's strangling my breathing. He's giving me a hard time speaking. And you were not able to say goodbye to him prior to his departure. You understand this?
Yes.
Now, do you understand him? He's making 2 around children. Do you understand him being one of 2, or who are like the 2 boys, or who are the boys?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It's him and my other
Okay,
They're
so
Frank.
he's like, I want to talk about talk about the boys, and then who's the Gemini? So Gemini is the birthday between May 22nd and June 22nd.
That might be my Uncle Frank. 'Cause
Okay.
he was a Cancer.
Okay, perfect. So I just want to talk about I want to notice that birthday, and then so they are putting flowers around you. So when they put flowers around somebody, it's something that we have celebrating or something that's coming up. Do we have a birthday, anniversary that's coming up for you?
Not for me.
Okay, or for mom?
No.
There is a celebration that they're wanting to talk about, and I feel like I want to go into August for this.
Okay. Do you know something I don't know? Are we celebrating something?
I want to talk about August for this, and then who was recently either having? So they're giving me my sign and symbol for lab work. Who was recently just having like lab work or working through medical diagnosis or working through health issues with mom? Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, because they keep bringing up mom through this, so I feel like these flowers could be connected to the diagnosis or whatever health issues that we have coming up. Is there history of cancer?
No.
Who have the cancer departure? And I want to go lower body with this.
There was no cancer, but my Uncle Keith had sickle cell, so
Okay.
that's what he eventually died from.
Understood. There is also, and then who's like the Mary or the Marie or the Maria, names from your first, middle, or last? Who's the M initial that's connected to mom or connected to grandma?
I don't think we have that. My mother's middle initial is N.
Nope, there's an M that we have that they're connecting me with.
I don't know.
And then how do we understand what's the connection to February?
The birthday for my mom. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm hearing a lot about my mother, and it's making me think I need to call her. So I've got to talk to you more after this.
They will drop in like some of that information, but
Yeah.
they are giving me that M initial, and I want to connect it to mom.
Okay. We're gonna talk after the
good.
show, but thank you so much because I'm spiraling right now. Alrighty, viewers, if you liked what you experienced, if you want to get tickets for yourself to see Travis's show tonight at Helium Comedy Club, you can visit travisholp.com. Thanks again for coming in.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.